Alrighty then, I have a lot of stuff that I got from Free Comic Book Day. I do have a lot of K-pop albums I have to show you guys, mostly brand new, and some that are a lot older. And I do have some action figures that I got from the comic book store during Free Comic Book Day. And I do have one action figure that I got from Target though. So let's get this video started and see what I got. So at first at K-pop Nora, I managed to get all three photo book albums of Illit though. Now this is actually their fourth mini album. It's called the God damn it, it's really hard for me to say this. So I managed to get the Grimmer version. I also had the It's Me version and the Free Rider version though. So I managed to get the complete set for these. And just so you know, while I was at K-pop Nara, there's actually the Paw Paw version, but it's only a one limited purchase a day though, which does get a little frustrating, but it's what the company says though. Mostly high though, since you know this is a very, if you get the Paw Paw version, it's a very limited purchase though, so you know these things can sold out very quickly though. Just for the photo books, they're pretty easy to get though, so I had to get these instead. So yeah, just so you know, if you buy the K-pop Nara version, it comes with one exclusive photo card for each though. So if you buy every different version though, you'll get one different photo card though. So you know, I just like to buy one albums at a time just for completion though. So you know, this is how I like to roll with it though. So yeah, and also I managed to get some Irene albums. I also managed to get the biggest fan version, the TV version, but this is actually the Win and Go, the blue one. But I have the pink version, which I already have, so now I finally complete that. I also managed to get the Bay version, though. As you can see here, this is actually the plush toy, though, that I got, though, so I'm looking forward to post some photos on that one, so I'm very happy with that, though. So I'm gonna have a hell of a completion to do more albums like that pretty soon, though, so yeah. And also, I wanted to mention, while I was at K-pop Nara, they did have some some merchandise such as the keychains, the poker albums. But I had to get these little ID cards though, since you know I did listen to Unchild though. So since they're actually like one of the best debut groups I ever heard. They came from High Up Entertainment. This is the same company by Stacy though, which and the only highlight for me is let me see, is Nahaun. If you guys know who she is. She was actually a dancer since she debuted, I believe it was around like 2013 or 14 where she debuted as a dancer. Just so you know, she does have her own YouTube channel called Awesome Nahaun. She used to have a lot of videos. She did have a music video called Nahan So Special, but sadly those videos don't exist anymore, since now that she's a full-time K-pop idol, she can only do stuff like this though. So it's a bit of a shame that all of her old videos are deleted though, since she's a very talented dancer though. So, and you know, please give support to Unchild though, since they're an interesting girl group. Not just her, but especially with all the members like Tina, Yeon, Hiki, and Yvonne. Pretty cool for a stage name though. So yeah, I'm very happy to complete one of these little freebies though. So yeah, and on to the action figures I got from Free Comic Book Day. So at Fanzone Comics, I managed to get some of the G.I. Joe Classified series, the Night Viper, and I also have the Brent Hit and Run Scott. Now I bought these two though, since they're at 20% off for each figures though, so I was like, fuck yeah. And just so you know, they used to cost around like $34.99. Now they priced down to $27.99, which is pretty steep as hell though, but it's a much better deal than what I've gotten so far though. So I'm pretty happy with the purchases I got, especially, you know, for the sales that's going on. I was like, you know what, I bought it just to test it out, and I was like, yeah, thank you Fanzone Comics for helping not just me but the other customers who want to get a discount for these figures. So they do this like every year during the holiday, like Black Friday though, which is big plus for me though, so I'm glad with that though. So yeah, and also while I was at that store, I managed to get some free comic books for Free Comic Day, which I'm not going to show off too much though, but I do have a couple that I have some, you know, most of it are all indie comics though, or some are Archie, the Sonic franchise somewhat though. So I mostly buy independent comics other than Marvel or DC though, since I've kind of stopped supporting them. You know how woke they are, which they still is though. So yeah, but just, you know, I'm happy with the purchase I got for these. Yes, And no, these comic books are not purchasable. They're free though, as you can see on their logo though. So yeah. And also, to save the best for last, while I was at my local Target, I managed to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the NECA Adventure Series, the Shredder. This is actually more like a Krang Shredder. Now, I bought this figure though since I saw 2 of these at the store last week ago. I wasn't planning on getting it at first, but when I saw it at Target, I had to pick it the fuck up though. Not only that, I had to get some refreshments, like some drinks, just because for a long ass walk to around every place I go to though. So it's been pretty much of a fucking hustle though. So yeah. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment any questions. I'll do more videos like this probably tomorrow or maybe in the next few days or so, since I have a lot of packages showing up for some old San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, some video game purchases I got though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So I hope you guys have a great day on a Saturday though. So yeah, peace the fuck out.